Right, predictive read for 26th of August 2020. Messages, Spirit Players. What do we need to know? What's the most important thing? It's about a union. Yeah. There's a 22 again. Pretty sure this is for a man, or about the man in your life. Okay. Yeah. So there's a union that's not been working out at least 8 years. Someone needs new shoes. They keep saying it. There's no communication in the 5th dimension, which is telepathy or the internet. The animal totems are the rabbit, the stoat or the weasel, the owl, the fox and the deer. I was born 1951, plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved, but nobody's putting any effort into this, and somebody may have been juggling 2 people, 2 situations, 2 jobs, but it looks like they're concentrating on love at the minute for about 2 years. But this is something that didn't get to the commitment stage. In the home life, somebody's going to find the courage to let go. Be prepared to walk away with nothing and live your dream. If someone's spying, someone's confusing you mentally. The truth isn't being told, and a team isn't working. It's not going to work, no matter how much work you put into it. It's a waste of energy. Your friends see that you feel the lack. That's the card that we had in the past, present and future read. As is that. I was born on the 22nd, living our past, a very important date. And they've lost the love in a situation. You need to take the gift that's given to you from Spirit of a new beginning. Take your seedling and plant it somewhere it will grow. Where are you passionate? That's what they think. That's what your friends think. In the work life, this has become a very toxic situation where you're manipulated and you need to not sign any contracts, not agree to anything. It's Capricorn energy. It rules the knees and bones and external public life. So not bothered anymore what other people think. But for some reason, you're refusing to move forwards. You're on the threshold. You're not quite there yet because you're in denial about how bad things are. You don't want things to collapse completely, but you can't keep denying the situation. I was born on the 16th, living all past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way, as is the 15th. Your wishes and dreams, the only way for it to come true is for you to communicate apologise. Slow and steady wins the race. Someone has turned their back on love or is over emotional, and it may be to do with children or something from your childhood, or someone coming back from your childhood. And in the immediate future, the next thing is heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. The stag, which is the divine masculine, those born on the 19th, living or past, state for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. And someone who was once a good friend, female, financially stable, is being unreliable and unpredictable. You cannot rely on this female. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you need to find the courage to sort this out and speak your truth. And in work, it is don't be manipulated, but stand up for yourself. If you have to, this is saying, if you have to lose everything and begin again, then that's what you have to do. And you've been saying it for a very long time. So it seems that to gain, you have to sacrifice something. In whatever this is, romance, work, whatever part of your life it is, you will not gain anything until you release what no longer serves you. Because you can't make space for the good, or the bad is still there. And it will just set in like rot. Yep, and fate is taking a hand. Number 17, living or past. You are building your future, brick by brick. It's time to sit back and watch and find out where this deceit's coming from, these lies and deceit. Someone, possibly yesterday, the 24th. Yeah, somebody knows. 24th and the 28th. Somebody knows somebody's been up to no good. Somebody's tired and needs to rest. The one who sleeps is maybe the one who is deceitful. Caridian. Ah, well, she's a very important lady. It's a light bulb moment. It's giving you an aha moment. You suddenly realise something. Caridian was the Welsh goddess of transformation, so she is here to transform your life. She is the keeper of the cauldron, which contains Awen, meaning divine spirit and prophetic inspiration. Caridian gave birth to a son who was born so ugly that as a means to overcome his ugliness, she spent 1 year brewing a spell that would give him infinite wisdom. She added herbs at precise astrological times. However, on the day of the spell was ready, she put 3 magical drops intended for her son instead into the servant boy's bowl. Gwynbach instantly became a great magician and fled from her fury. Caridian pursued the boy, who, using his magical powers, would shapeshift into different animals. As he did, Caridian would shift into the animal's natural enemy. Eventually, Gwyn turned himself into a kernel of wheat, which hid in a pile of grain on the floor. Caridian then turned herself into a black hen, found him and swallowed him, and 9 months later gave birth to the greatest wizard who ever lived, Taliesin. Now, this suggests that a woman has chased a man all her life, kept him under the thumb, even possibly managed to get pregnant by him. All supposedly against his will, which can't see that. Caridian represents inspiration and victory from an unexpected event. If your plans are not going in the direction which you'd hoped, have no fear. There is another outcome that will surpass your expectations. When we try too hard to control things, often it is loss of control that we most experience. The more we try to push back in the direction we believe things should be heading, the more, of course, it becomes to don't try and control people. This is not to say to become lazy and uncaring of the outcome like that has. Just that somewhere there is a balance Be mindful to notice the challenges which prevent you from moving forward and look for alternative ideas. Possessing the insight to change direction or allowing the situation to flow in natural course is wisdom in itself. If it's too hard, it's too hard. Stop and allow the situation to write its own ending.